So before I start the video off, I just want to say that I am not using a script for this, so if my thoughts seem a bit jumbled and I'm like stuttering a bit, then that's why. But anyway, that aside, I just saw Weapons a few days ago, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't really get the hype for this movie. Like don't get me wrong, it was a good movie, right? But everyone was glazing this, saying it was like one of the best horror movies of the year, of the decade, and like I just didn't get that feeling from watching this. And I know that this is an unpopular opinion. You guys are gonna crucify me for this, but look, I'm gonna start off with what I liked about this movie first, just to kind of get it out of the way, and then I'll move on to what I didn't like. So. This movie started off really strong, actually. The first and second acts were really good. The whole story of, the 17 kids going missing from one classroom, and just that specific classroom, and like wandering off, like all Naruto running, like that was really just a really cool concept, right? And so that was one of the strongest points about this movie, was the story and like the intensity. And like I was surprised as well how often they kind of diverted from the horror and it became more of like a character drama. Like there are scenes where the characters are just talking, right? And they're like the performances from all the actors and the dialogue and everything. Like that's something that you don't really get, the how well written a horror movie is, and like a real character study. Like usually horror movies, they don't really treat the characters with really respect, they make them one-dimensional, kind of like. But here they feel like real people. Like they're all dealing with their own struggles in their own unique ways. All the decisions the characters make, it makes sense, right? Like they all feel like very fleshed out, like real life humans. The actress that plays the school teacher, Julia Gardner, she did an incredible job. In fact, like all the performances in this movie were incredible. Like there wasn't a single bad actor in this movie. They were all great. She's got incredible range. It's just she can. One minute she's like a really nice, friendly school teacher, and the other minute she's just a alcoholic, struggling with all the pressure of the town's putting on her. Like her range in this movie was incredible. Josh Brolin as well did an amazing job, as expected. And seeing their two characters kind of go from like hating each other to kind of working together, that was great character progression, I thought. Like you end up feeling really sorry for both of them. You can kind of feel both of their perspectives. Like on one hand, the town is kind of like, the parents are all gathering together, like why, and they're asking like, why did all the kids go missing in her classroom specifically? And so all the blame kind of goes towards her, and that's understandable. But then you also end up feeling sorry for the teacher as well, because it's not, we know that she hasn't had anything to do with it. So yeah, I thought that was really great, and just again seeing them, Josh Brolin's character, and working together, and with the teacher, and kind of like solving the mystery together. I thought that was great. I was also surprised there was a good bit of like humor in this movie as well, which I wasn't expecting. I'm not saying I expected this to be like completely dark, completely mysterious, with no fun or lightheartedness at all. No, but like I was actually surprised the amount of like moments I laughed out loud in this movie. So that's just something that I wasn't expecting going in, but I think it was really good. But so now I'm gonna move on to what my problem with this movie was, right? So the thing is, like like I said, the first and second acts of this movie were really strong. They were really suspenseful, good bit of humor and everything. And then we get to the third act, and that's when it all kind of goes downhill. So we find out that the reason the kids all went missing, right? It just turned out to be some old woman who was doing like ritualistic shit, and that was when it was like, okay, that was kind of underwhelming, because like I said, the whole movie was building towards like this cause. That's the whole plot revolved around like the mystery behind this, and it just turned out to be just some old woman, and I thought that was just like, that wasn't really great. But also maybe my expectations were a bit high, because like my friend had seen this, and then he told me there was some like really big plot twist at the end, and like so going in I was expecting some like jaw-dropping, plot twist, and it ended up just, yeah. So I mean, I guess that was kind of on me, but also like the ending, I just didn't really like it. Like I said, Weapons is not a bad movie by any means. I was definitely entertained. It's got great action, a great story, amazing performances. It's very well written, very well directed. Just the ending was really just the cause of the kids going missing was what made the movie kind of drop down in the ratings for me. So with that being said, I'm giving Weapons a 7.5 out of 10. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of Weapons down in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Whatever you thought, let me know down below. And yeah, that's it. See ya.